What's good, everybody? It's your boy Chirp G, back on with another one of Hustle Therapy. I'm here with my man. It's 150 grand. I feel like I knew him forever. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tell the people what's up, man.
What's good, yo? It's your boy King Tat, aka TatJesus. You know what I mean? I'm here in the lab with my man. We're just gonna get to it.
TatJesus, how you get that name, bro?
All right, so when I started tattooing, I had one of the homies come through, and I used to get my trees from him. And he came in for me to tattoo Trap Jesus on his chest because there was a cartoon called Freaknik, and it had Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and a bunch of different celebrity rappers doing the voiceover. T-Pain was in the joint, and they were trying to say Freaknik. And Lil Wayne's character was Trap Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So my man, he was a hustling ass, is a hustling ass little motherfucker. So I'm tattooing the joint, and I said, well, if you Trap Jesus, I'm Tat Jesus. And it stuck. You know what I mean? So
with that name, though, I know you get a lot of controversy. You know what I'm saying? Just off
anytime you attach Jesus to anything,
yeah, people
are gonna, feel away. It's good. It's a conversation piece. And then on top of that, saying that when you put Jesus on something, you better be nice at it too.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I like the pressure of that. So it kind of helped with that. But when people get to talking about oh, you're blaspheming, this, that, and the third, you the same people that bitch, you eat ass. Shut up.
Nah, this nigga's crazy.
Shut up. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear none of that shit. You feel me? These same people that be trying to be holier than thou in 1 minute use a whole slur. Stop it. Like that religious stuff is about what you do in the privacy of your own space. Sure. It's not about what you do in front of everybody, because people kind of operate on 3 levels. They operate on the, the public level, which is, you feel what I'm saying, when you meet people, when you're talking to people, when you know what I'm saying, when you operate in society, you feel me, that's your public persona. And it's not that it's not you feel what I'm saying, but that's just, you on your P's and Q's.
For sure.
And then you got, your private life, the shit that your intimate people know about you, the stuff your mama know, your daddy know, your main homie. And then you got the secret life. You feel what I'm saying? Which, you know what I mean? And that's really right there where, if you really about what you say you about, that's in your secret life as opposed to all other facets of your life. You feel me? But a lot of times people are in a public persona be this super religious motherfucker, but in they private and secret life, they doing some goofy wild boy ass shit. And you trying to over here tell me about some shit, man, fuck you.
Nah, that's real. That's a different perspective. A lot of people will let that shit get to their head.
Yeah.
Change up their whole persona, how they carry themselves and shit. That's how social media is nowadays anyway. You know what I mean? So,
they have given everybody a movie, they own a movie production company in the palm of your hand. If you think about it, everybody is a star in they cell phone.
That's a fact.
You feel me? The selfie.
Definitely the main character in my shit.
You know what I'm saying? But who's not?
Right.
You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So when did you start tatting? When did you say
I got into tattooing in the winter of 2008.
Did you used to draw back?
I've been drawing my whole life.
Oh, that's right. So
yeah,
you kind of already had an art background.
Yeah, I've been drawing my whole life, bro.
You remember your first tat you did it?
Yeah, I was locked up when I did it. Yeah, and it was a money sign with little flames around it, and it said "root of all evil."
Okay. That's deep though. That's a tough tat. I can understand it. Did you freak it though, or you was just on some? This is my first time.
It was with a number 2 mechanical pencil and a staple. It was some real raw ass shit. It looked good. If my man Trotter, if you see this and you out there, send me a picture on the gram. You know what I'm saying? What that tattoo looked like today. That's over 16 years ago. You know what I mean? Sure. So it's Yeah, I mean, that's a long time ago, so. But, maybe my math wrong, but it was back in '08. I get high. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, yeah. And, you know, I did that joint in there and, actually, like, made my first, like, I got paid for tats while I was locked up.
Nah, I heard, yeah, getting bread in there.
Yeah, so it was like,
different.
you know, when you locked up and you actually making money, like, people, you get a slip and there's money in your account.
Yeah.
For some shit you just did on a motherfucker in a jail dorm. It make you think like, damn, so what happens if I go out here and really do this shit?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can really make money here, like, you ain't got shit when you in jail. You fucked up. Like, jail is like, you know, like on a Monopoly game. You can't get no money. You can't do shit. Even if you visiting or if you locked in that bitch, you fucked up.
For sure.
So if I felt like, you know, I can make money on that jump. And then I can make money as long as I'm healthy anywhere with this shit.
Nah, that's a fact. So I remember we had our conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You told me you was like in Chicago. You was fucking with Black Ink Crew.
Yeah, I used to. I used to work for NYMAG.
So that transition though, like from getting out and now you like working your way up, and you, I know you got the grind period, and then you in there.
Yeah,
that shit was kind of like different to adapt to, or you was kind of like, nigga, I'm still.
Well,
it's meant for me type shit.
I didn't get hired on with Black Ink, the brand. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? That the sub company was Big Fish Production under VH1, under the Black Ink brand. I was working directly for Ryan Henry at his shop, 9mag.
Okay.
So I'm there around the cameras and everything. Like, I'm there with Ryan every day. Like, I'm seeing I'm like there, you know what I'm saying, with the shit, but I don't have no contract with them. I'm there to get money doing tats. So I'm there for a whole nother spiel. Like, I wasn't there for the cameras and shit, because I don't, like, I'll do stuff like this where, you know what I mean, your man right there, he gonna do the edits. I know, I can see the editor. I don't know who the hell editing that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
On that level, and they can paint you to look crazy, and you're not finna paint me to look crazy, because at the end of the day, I gotta be able to go home. I gotta be able to still go to where I'm from and be around my people.
For sure.
You know, I could care less about what, you know, image is portrayed for the masses to have their opinions so some company can make money. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make money regardless. But I'm not finna have y'all making money off of me having me look crazy. Cause then I'm gonna go want to find an editor.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. So doing tats in the shop, doing tats in the crib, doing tats in the pen, like is it any difference, or you just like a way you gotta adapt to with certain people, the environment, like what's the mindset you gotta be in? Cause you had a couple different transitions in there type shit.
I could say like when I first did tattoos in jail, I was in jail. Later on, I caught another bed and I went to the penitentiary. I ain't do no tats. I had already been tatting for a period of time when I caught my last bed. That's before I got on with the 9mag shit. And I ain't do no tats on that bed because I understand the health part about it. You feel what I'm saying? And the germs and everything you can catch. You feel me? So, you know, tattooing in the crib, they frown upon it in the industry. They call you a scratcher, right? But after I've been in the industry and been on convention tours and things of that nature, and I've worked at shops and been on, you know what I'm saying, a tour with that shop, and we tatting out of hotels. And we tatting out of Airbnbs, which is a house. You feel what I'm saying? I know famous artists that have tatted that currently will tat in these so-called places that are frowned upon. You feel me?
For sure. Especially
if that person is coming to drop a bag. So you mean to tell me you gonna frown on me because I said fuck the system and I'ma just get me a banging ass crib and tat out my shit? You feel me? Now, according to the laws in certain places, you can't do that. In most states, you can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? By law or whatever. because, you know what I mean, the germs and being clean and this, that, and the third. But COVID kind of switched that shit up. Because I watched in my industry, everybody be forced into the house. And after about a month of being in the house, motherfuckers was getting to the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want, like, for all you artists out there that the ones that didn't tat during COVID, that kept it a bean and followed all the rules and regulations, salute to y'all. You know what I mean? That really did it. But you know, y'all motherfuckers was eating. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? So it's tomato, tomato, potato, potato, man. Sure. However you want to skin that motherfucker. You feel me?
So you probably started snapping during COVID for sure.
What?
For sure.
I was up. Put Trump back.
This nigga crazy.
You know what I mean? Now here's the thing. Everybody's screaming about, yeah, I want Trump back. Y'all got to look at it like this though. All that money happened because of COVID.
It's been around though.
Nah. Think about it though. Before COVID happened, things were just flowing. You know what I mean? It wasn't like there was hella lot of money in the streets. Things were just flowing. Mm-hmm. We were on the back end of you know what I'm saying, Obama. You feel me? So you got to think, when COVID came in, they shut everything down, and then so that the economy would stay up, they just dumped a bunch of money into the economy. COVID never happens. We're having a different conversation. And people don't even realize, too, that when you inflate the economy, you're in a fiat economy, meaning this is not the real depiction of the overall picture of the economy. Mm-hmm. You in this little bubble right now eating. It's like a tsunami in the ocean. That motherfucker, it's like the money went all the way to the motherfucking shoreline. That's everybody getting their pockets full. When that tsunami came back, it wreaked havoc because the motherfuckers ain't had no bread. And you see it now, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of entrepreneurs during the COVID time, they was able to get it popping because people just had extra money to spend on shit. So it was easier for you to start a business during the motherfucking joint. You feel me? And if hopefully you had foresight to see, like, okay, businesses fail after the first 5 years. What does this business look like 5 years out from now? You feel me? Those that were smart did that. Those that, you know what I'm saying, that just jumped off the porch and jumped into business and thinking, oh yeah, and the money's flowing. Oh yeah, I'm making money. Yeah, fuck my job. Them motherfuckers right back at their jobs right now, or begging for a job, or on motherfucking leaderboards looking for work. Because, you know, a business fails after 5 years. You know what I mean? Most times. You gotta get over that 5-year hump.
Nah, for sure. You say, yeah, we was talking about the pandemic.
Yeah, the bandemic. Fuck you mean?
The pandemic.
I made bands.
I was late to that though. I was late to that part. I was shook. Everything I seen when niggas was getting money, I was like, it take me to be the one, and I'd be like the example type shit. Next time I'm not doing that shit.
I mean, crazy. Well, it's not. They're not gonna spin the block like that. They not dumb, bro. Like, they knew what they did, bro. They not stupid, bro.
My niggas was eating.
You know what I'm saying? I was an entrepreneur during that time.
For sure.
I came home at 17 straight doing tats. I worked for 9 Mag during that time. So, you know, I'm a 1099 worker. I'm pretty much a business. So, yeah. I'm be honest, I got onto it about 20 weeks in. And I was already up because everybody was up spending bread. And I'm tatting 1,000,000 miles a minute. I made 10 bands off a shorty couch just tatting at her crib.
That's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling my man, I'm like, nigga, it's up. Nigga, we winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I'll be honest, I was fucked up at the top of the pandemic because I had to move back from Chicago to Virginia. And I moved back because when I looked at the numbers of how much the outbreaks was, like, the numbers were way lower here in Virginia. And my thing is this, I'm thinking, all right, Virginia is where the military's headquartered at. They can't let certain shit happen here. They can't. They build nuclear submarines and aircraft carriers right up the street from here, bro. they can't let certain shit happen here. It just can't happen. Because if it does, everything's fucked up. If Virginia's Voltron, if the United States is Voltron, Virginia's the head. You can't let nothing happen here. So I found it. I had a brother to stay in Hopewell. Mm-hmm. And Hopewell had no outbreaks. I was like, yo, bro, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then I'll be honest, during the pandemic, on my phone, I'm seeing all the crazy shit, right? But in reality, I ain't seeing that shit. I ain't seen nay extra ambulance taking bodies in. The hospital parking lot was empty as a bitch. And I'm talking about, this is when you on the news, there's a million people died, the ERs, die, everybody died of COVID, it's killing it. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, I'm getting a bag. What's going on? All right. It's cool. Out here, bro. Out here, bro. I ain't see none of that shit.
Shit was peaceful, ain't it? It was no traffic.
Bro, what? Nigga, lock you niggas back up. I'm with it.
There was no toilet paper, though.
Listen.
Niggas couldn't understand that shit.
I was mad. Now, that's what pissed me off the most about COVID, bro. Because before COVID, as a tattoo artist, we was already on some germaphobe shit.
Yeah. I'm
already buying gloves and paper towels and hand sanitizer and alcohol. I'm already on that. And before COVID, I never had to worry about there not being a plethora of that shit because niggas is dirty for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a beam, bro. Niggas is dirty for real, bro. If COVID proves anything, before COVID, niggas was dirty, bro. You know what I mean? I'm being real, bro. I work with skin. Like, I gotta, clean your skin before I do the tattoo. Like, bro, if you know how many times I've seen dirt on a paper towel, I just put some alcohol on your skin. Go home, get you a paper towel, right?
Yeah.
Get you some 70%. Don't get the 91 because you're gonna be really mad at yourself. Just get you the 70%, boy. You feel me? Pour it on a paper towel, clean white junk, and just wipe the back of your neck. You're gonna be mad at yourself. You're gonna bathe different, bro. I'm trying to tell you. This is real shit. You feel me? That's why, before COVID, and then when they decide to take all the toilet paper, I'm like, bro, this is a lung disease, and y'all worried about y'all assholes. Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all dumb. Y'all want to buy up all the gloves. I had to start getting my gloves from the motherfucking AutoZone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And they were y'all gatekeeping
this shit.
Yeah, they was, bro. And I'm not talking about nothing right here. I had to go to Lexington, Virginia, bro. Okay? Because Amazon had that shit was on back order. They was waiting from the container from China for that shit. You was not getting no gloves off of Amazon in the first 90 days of the pandemic. That was a dub.
That's sick.
Niggas was going in there taking whole rolls of gloves. Nigga, you don't even wear a small. You know what I'm saying? You just take all the gloves. What you gonna do? Just put it on 2 of your fingers? Like, motherfucker, I seen motherfuckers taking whole pallets of paper towels. Like, you bitch you. Like, just let me hold 4. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch up and get the blue motherfucking paper towels out of the motherfucking AutoZone too. Like, I really had to get
the blue shits.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you snapping?
You know what I mean?
But it's crazy because we had this conversation before. Barbers be using gloves too, so you had to go against them. That's like y'all nemesis and shit. It's
Barbers just really started doing that a little bit before COVID. They really wasn't on it like that.
Okay.
You feel me? They wasn't on it like that.
For real though?
That's a Fendi, bro. Think about it.
I thought barbers was doing shit like that.
Think about it before COVID, bro. Think about it. There was a time you was getting haircuts and the barber ain't wearing no gloves.
I remember that. Cause that shit used to be
bro.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, but now since COVID though,
I thought niggas was doing the glove shit because they wanted to look like official. Like, imagine if a chef, like, on some, you know what I mean?
But it wasn't all on. Niggas is dirty, bro. I'm trying to tell you. COVID proved that shit. You know what I'm saying? COVID proved that shit.
That's crazy. Niggas is dirty, bro. Yeah, that shit got me weak as a bitch. So do you think you snapped more than a barber though during the season during COVID? Because we had a conversation too.
The price point different.
But I'm saying barbers doing $100 a pop, if more, house calls. They coming to you.
Hold up.
You paying that already set.
Okay, he's got to do. So, how long does it take for the average cut?
It depends really if niggas is having a conversation while you cutting my hair, because it can drag. So I say 45 to an hour.
Okay, so we get $1 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Then you got to get somebody else in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Say he has a banging day. He got to see 16 people. Okay. I can do one client for 5 bands. Shoot. I could do. There's a thing on the gram on the dude. It's not K Shine the rapper. It's a tattoo artist named Shine. I gotta go find his IG. Him and his girlfriend just did this dude's back piece. $56,000.
But I feel like it's a little hard though, because you have to really have talent. Like, it's a lot of niggas that have talent cutting hair, but it's like niggas will always go to them type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas need a haircut. Like, niggas got like 3-4 barbers, just like niggas got 3-4
If my overhead for the month
shit
is $4,000,
mm-hmm.
and I do one client for $5,000 in one day, I've got 29 to 30 days to do what the fuck I want to do. I could do one client and scratch my nuts for 29 days. Or I could be greedy.
And a lot of niggas is greedy and they just do shit.
Like, fuck it. If I made 5 today, why not make 5 tomorrow? Why not make 5 the day after that? Why make my, you know what I mean? If you got the motion like that, and there's some artists that got motion like that, bro. They booked out 3 years.
Nah,
and it costs 5 bands to get on the book.
It's a nigga named Eddie 757. He snap. He go crazy. I can't get on his books. Some other folk, I think Tatch. He be going crazy. Like, yeah, you right. These niggas be booked out. You can't get in touch with these niggas for sure.
To call the phone, it gonna cost you money, because they don't want to sit there and talk to you unless you try to book an appointment. So if your Cash App ain't ready, your Zelle, or you ain't trying to pull up and drop no bag, you really like wasted their time. Because they got to be sitting up there drawing, prepping for the work, do they work, you feel what I'm saying? A good artist usually just does one client a day. They do a big piece.
That's a fact. I didn't know it went so like the analytical type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like from the outside looking in, tattooing was just based off like talent.
And see, here's your thing
shit.
too.
That's crazy.
After you get your hair cut next week, the week after that you got to go back.
Yeah.
So they get you on a comeback. You feel what I'm saying? Our comeback is different.
Like years type of shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
makes sense. Yeah.
And my product lasts for a lifetime.
Wow, you do content, bro.
I mean, listen, I am content.
Like,
what you mean?
Everything, bro. You told me you was like what Charleston White want to be.
Man, listen, both my eyes work.
It's crazy. He gonna want to fight you. You see this shit? He gonna want to fight you, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, he gonna want to box you for sure.
He's too short. We're not in the same weight class. I wouldn't do that. And he does, and one of his eyes doesn't work. That would not be fair. I have an aunt that has the same thing. Like, when her eyes don't work, I would feel like I'd have to face my aunt if I fought dude. Like, You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is just being real honest. I love my aunt. That's my favorite aunt. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You think about auntie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, cause she really, she don't have her eye. Like, she got a glass joint. You feel what I'm saying? She don't see out of one eye. So, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I could stay to your bad side the whole time, bro. Like,
that's fucked up.
Come on, bro.
That's terrible, bro.
Come on, bro. He's a good wordsmith. He knows how to use words and invoke emotion. Get you in your feelings. That's all he do. Gets people in their feelings. You feel what I'm saying? But on some like savagery man shit, he's got heart. You gotta have heart to say the type of shit that he say. But if you lock me and him in a jail cell together, it's not gonna be, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to that man. I don't get no Kool-Aid points for that.
What's that, bro?
Huh?
What's that?
Back in the day, Kool-Aid packs. They used to have points on the back and you could cut them off and get little prizes and shit. So you could collect them and shit. You know what I mean?
You really a young, like, people think you probably like younger than what you are. Type
you know what I mean? But nah.
You used to call yourself Babyface Gangster.
Yeah, Babyface Nelson, the black Babyface Nelson. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's
hard. Cause I was thrown. You said Kool-Aid points. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, he'll know what that is. He know what Kool-Aid points are. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So do you like do the content like now?
I mean, I've got a channel, Ink Therapy, a tattoo conversation. And I've got a couple videos up there, but to run a full YouTube channel and do tattooing and try that's some work. Yeah, especially if I'm trying to do it all myself. You got to have a team for that type of shit. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as like to do what he does, to sit up and be captivating and to have a way with words to make people feel shit, that's light. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's had to survive in, you know what I'm saying, any impoverished environment, you feel what I'm saying? You're going to have the gift of gab or you're going to get eaten alive. And so he just gets in front of the camera and gifts his gab. He got a little message in there though. Little nice little message in there, but
the shit when he was talking about how to beat up Krishan won't no message. Bro,
that's the character.
That was terrible.
That's the character, bro.
On top of her head and shit.
Bro, Krishan will probably beat snot out of him, bro. Bro, like if you put Krishan and Charleston White in a jail cell together, bro, like that's going, like he gonna have a hard time on his hands, like real shit.
She's scary, bro.
Like she done had a tooth knocked out, bro.
Still rocking it.
And bro, you can't see, like no knives, no nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's like, yo, like that'd be a good celebrity match. Krishan and Charleston White, bro. Cause like, yo, it can happen either way, like, cause he's not that big of a dude. She's probably in his weight class, like physically, like straight up.
She's gonna destroy this nigga. Like, I'm not putting shit.
You put them both in the same ounce weight boxing gloves and give them the same amount of training time, bro. And Krishan an athlete
That's
too.
What I'm saying, bro.
She an athlete, like, yo, bro. Now that'd be a match, bro. That'd be a match, and I'll pay for that. Like, yo.
She could go, if she wants to, she could go toe with Tank.
You know what I'm
saying? How it is type shit. They just say.
And like, listen, she be going toe to toe with motherfucking
with
Blueface, and Blueface be really going toe to toe with Mayweather. Like I seen the footage. He in there like.
I didn't see that
shit. Yo, now mind you, he bigger. I seen it look like, yo, like he was in there like, yo, eating shit and giving shit. Now, regardless, you know what I mean? This ain't no millions of dollars on. He not getting Mayweather, but he in there with Mayweather.
Yeah,
and she going toe to toe with him, bro. She a dude like, yo, bro, that'd be like, they need to put that on FanDuel and everything.
They need to put that shit on FanDuel because I know who my money is on. Already off bucks. I'm
gonna bet on both. I don't give a fuck just because I'm trying to make some money. But
for sure. That's how FanDuel fucking with niggas, because niggas like him know how to beat the system. That's why FanDuel be.
I'm gonna put more on Krishan.
I'm trying to tell you, FanDuel be doing me greasy. And I'll be like, damn, I'd be sick.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gamble though.
Really?
I don't gamble. Old penitentiary rule.
You ain't never shoot dice, CeeLo?
I suck at gambling, bro. If it ain't a slot machine, bro, I ain't. Yeah, that's the extent.
Roses.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I go over there and try to flip $1. Ooh, I got $20. Hey, you know what I mean. Get out of there. But like trying to like go gamble, nah, because my emotions run too crazy, bro. In that department, bro. I'm gonna be real with
about
you.
Money.
I mean, losing money because I done tried to risk it and take a shortcut. Like I be feeling bad, and then I feel like I want to get my lick back, and I willingly signed up for that, and I ain't in the right to get my lick back. But I understand why dice games get robbed because you feel what I'm saying. That motherfucker want to get his lick back, and he don't fuck that. It's my shit. I want all that shit now. Fuck it.
With me, I got a competitive side, so I be like. I done walked into a spot one time with a certain amount of money and walked out like, damn, I should have just left early. But in my head, I'm like, all right, Chris, don't fold. You could get that shit back. And I get it back, right? And I'll be like, all right. Instead of just walking, I'll be like, nah, I'm about to come up.
I'm about to try to flip. Everybody see that I'm about to flip his shit. Like, I get the mentality, you know what I mean, of taking a risk for a high reward. I get it, but I could see myself getting addicted to that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because because that's a hellified dopamine hit you gonna get when you hit big. You gotta think about the motherfucker that hit the lottery for the Billy. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that shit happen recently, right?
Listen, imagine like you Joe Schmo regular, and then you went and played your little $3, and now you're a billionaire.
He not gonna get the full Billy though.
Nigga, you up 700 M's. You
life different for sure.
Listen, you up 700 M's. You got Rick Ross and Meek Mill in your back pocket.
Yeah, life's different for sure.
Imagine the dopamine. Imagine how your brain feel. Like you really like. I can have whatever the fuck my little heart desires.
No lie.
Now see, that's how the motherfuckers win the lottery and go broke. Cause that type of drug.
I'm not gonna flip the whole 7 though. That's dangerous. Oh my gosh. But
so let me ask you this:
10,000, investing, fucking
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Drake.
Drake facilitated that money over time.
Drake does, but he gambles. Also,
yeah, because
casino shit, and he got investments and shit.
But you got to think about it. Drake got to the bulk of his money through, you know what I'm saying, music, and built that up over time. He knows what it's like to have X amount of dollars to 10 million, 10 to 100 million, 100 million to 500 million. You feel what I'm saying? He knows what type of lawyers you have when you at your first million to when you at 10 million. They ain't gonna be the same lawyers and accountants when you at 100 million. You feel what I'm saying? If you are a W-2 worker making 50 to 75,000 a year, 100,000 a year, you go to H&R Block to get your taxes, and you wake up the next day and you got $700 million. And let's just say you get a cashier's check, which is good as cash, and you deposit it in your account. What the fuck are you gonna do next? You have never set up a machine or grinded or did anything to earn that type of money. You can't even get in the rooms that them people that got that money got. You don't know where to go. You gonna try to Google it.
Yeah. I mean,
when the last time you seen a Rolls Royce commercial? I'll wait.
I don't even watch TV for real. But I haven't.
You want to buy a mansion? You don't have to Google a real estate agent.
I know
that sell mansions.
That sell mansions and shit.
And they gonna be like, "Who are you?"
I got the bread though.
Who are you? I sell mansions. I sell mansions for a living.
So they need like a background. I got the bread. I don't know.
So you got to prove them that you got the bread. Now you got. I just hit the lottery.
I tell you.
Yeah. So now they like, oh, we got one, coach.
I they gonna give you the the highest shit in the world.
It's not the highest shit. I'm about to slow walk you because you don't know what it's like to have that type of money. Motherfuckers want to spend $1 million. Motherfuckers don't want to earn $1 million. You ask a motherfucker if money wasn't an issue. If you ain't had, if all your financial shit was taken care of, and you ask a motherfucker, what would you do with your time? They gonna look at you like you crazy. Average person can't answer that.
You feel like a millionaire can though?
Self-made, or one that was born into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're gonna view the usage of time different.
I feel like because they have it though, because they got money. Like,
okay, if you were born into money, you're in a different type of realm because that's all you know, and the systems that keep money flowing in are autonomous. You could shit for the rest of your life, and money's gonna be there. They have a different experience, but if you go from 0 to $1 million, you've learned to utilize time differently than most of society. You in that 1% tax bracket. No, millionaire ain't a 1% tax bracket no more, but you know, you on your way.
Cause they said $1,000 is that ain't shit right now, like at all. Not even right now, but like
$10,000 ain't shit right now.
10? You gotta have 100.
100 pack is just 100 pack. Meek threw that on the ground in the new video. You know what I'm saying? Riding on the bike. 100 pack, just 100 pack.
So you really need an
Uncle Sam taking 400 of that, so you back to 6.
So, but that's why I said investments, gambling. That's the risk that you don't.
Yeah, in 2 seconds you could be up, or 2 seconds you could be down to 0. Now you gotta get it back. Now I'm back to tattooing a zillion motherfuckers. Nah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta treat money like a whore. Like a whore on a strip. Bitch, go get some more money.
You gotta pimp your money out for sure. Have it work for you. That's what they said residual income is. You know what I mean? Return on investment.
Dollar, go work, bitch. Go find 5 more like you. You only bought back 3. You ain't do enough.
So you got different avenues of income and shit besides just tattoo?
I got a couple, but I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm being an artist and being good at art. You know what I mean? The time consumption is different, you know? Now, the thing about it is you have to be just as equally good in business as you are in your art skill if you want to grow your business. Just as much time as you put in your craft of interviewing or film production or me tattooing.
This my shirt too, bro. My fault. Brought to you by Hidden Wealth. This the new HBCU classic shit. Right. Homecoming. I had to really
fuck with my mans, you know what I'm saying?
So I had to plug that in. Like soon as you said that.
But you feel me? That putting the time into creating that is one thing. Marketing, promoting, distributing, and getting $1 back is another thing.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be evenly yoked when it comes to doing that. If not, you know, if you lack in one area, like a lot, the thing is, you could lack in the talent part, but if your business A1, you're gonna get $1. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you can have all the talent in the world and your business suck, and you just got all the talent in the world.
Yeah, because you ain't really eating off. Just
that's why good. People with good talent, the businessmen come and attach themselves to talent and make money off the talent.
Mm-hmm. That percentages and shit, contracts and shit. Yeah. That'd be sick, bro. Be sick as hell.
I mean, you got to think about it too. There was a point where Google got pimped.
By who?
Venture capitalism. There's a point where they were only at one point that they grew to a point, and in order to take it to that next level, they had to go holler at some motherfuckers. Hey, we need some money. Like, all right, but I need X amount percentage in your shit. Okay. And there's multi-trillion dollars in that.
So do you think signing like contracts, like rappers with deals and like Gilly and Wallow signed they contract with with the podcast Barstool?
I think Barstool gave them 100 M's, right?
Yeah, for sure. Shit like that.
Yeah, I'm signing. Fuck you mean? That's 100 M's. The fuck? To sit there and do what they do? Mm-hmm. I like 100 M's, please. You know what I'm saying? But they built that over time. They built value. They worked for that. You feel me? But yeah, and then they're able to take that and, you feel me? 100 M's just sitting in a regular account, you'll never go broke. Just off of the interest. But you invest that, you know what I mean? You start things like a family office. You could open up a family bank with that type of bread. Like, you do a lot of real shit with that type of money. You know what I mean? And where their heart is, where their drive is, you know, that's going to do a lot of good, you know, because they're not like out here trying to have people on dummy missions and shit like that. They really trying to affect change in their microcosm. You feel what I'm saying? They affect change in their studio. I mean, excuse me, in they little city in Philly. And now they, you know, they're able to expand from there. But all that shit really started at the home. And they're a good example of that. Their relationship is cousins. You feel what I'm saying? Damn near brothers. You feel me? And their home chemistry is what was able to take over their city. Now they're able to go worldwide with their shit.
That's what I'm trying to get, for real. That's why I'm trying to like grow this shit so I can really like help out the city, for real, like in actuality. That's the only reason why I do this. I'm trying to get more people to really like have a light, a time where they can show themselves who they are, like be themselves, live joke. Like, it ain't a serious ass podcast. Like, we up here joking and has a bitch cooler. But it's just like, I don't know. You know how it take people to see somebody from outside your city to start supporting you? I don't get why that happens.
Well, they have a plethora of reasons of why that happens. I just say, just put in work, bro. Just put in work. Keep your head down and put in work. They can't deny buckets, bro. You know what I mean? If you on a court and you make 81 points in the game, they can't take that from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can never take, you know what I mean, your shit from you. So, you know, episode after episode after episode, you feel me? And just beat their head in with the shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta gorilla that shit, like, for real. Like, we just in a time where it's who's putting in the most work, man. But that's always how it's been. Who puts in the most work? If I did 100 push-ups and you only did 25, I did more than you. I put in more work. You just gotta work harder than the next motherfucker. And realize that when you're coming from zero, you're gonna be working forever. And there's gonna come a point where you may not reap the benefits of your work. Put this in perspective. Great Wall of China. You familiar with that, right? It took 2,000 years to build. You be lucky to make it to 80, 90. Let's just say I gave you 100. The people that started that project wasn't the people that finished it. Motherfuckers died over and over again working for something they weren't going to see the finish of. In hopes of maybe it might get done. Imagine you working on a project and you know that you're not going to see it get done, and it might get destroyed and you might get set back. But you waking up every day making mortar. You're a mortar maker. You just make mortar for the wall. You might be in a family of mortar makers. Y'all make mud for the wall, for the stones. You don't do nothing but that for 80 years. In the hopes of this wall gonna be done. My greats may see this. Might. Hopefully. Not, yeah, this is gonna work. This is what's gonna happen on this day. Nah. This is gonna take 2,000 years to accomplish this. So when motherfuckers be like, you know what I mean, wanting to accomplish something, like if you want to be great, you want to do something great, you got to really plan for that shit. And how far out are you willing to plan? If you're willing to plan the far out enough to where you're not going to see the end of your plan, then you planning far enough.
Yeah. That's deep as hell. Cause the nigga told me to I need to focus on taking a rock and carving something out of it, creating a legacy for my, you know what I'm saying, the next coming of me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you got me thinking that too. Real shit. So hustle, grind, and grit. What's them 3 words all mean to you, bro? Each one. You kind of exude each one from like how you've been talking.
So everybody uses the word hustle. And I don't think a lot of times they understand what that truly means. Mm-hmm. You ever seen the 3-card money, where it's 3 cards? You got to find the red, and it's got 2 blacks, and they on the side of the street.
For sure, niggas be getting got hella time.
That's the hustle.
All our Patrick Henrys. Yeah.
It's a trick. That's what a hustle is. It's to trick.
Oh, trickery.
Yeah, I hustled you. I tricked you. Got you. That's what crack was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was the trick. I got you to hit that crack pipe. Now you addicted. Now I'm going to keep getting money from you. See, that's what the hustle is. It's now has become something totally different. Mm-hmm. It encompasses drive and will and determination towards said thing that you're doing. Also for me, like I fuck with Nipsey real heavy. Nipsey Hussle, like to me, hustle and Nip is synonymous now. For sure. Because of his, we'll go to the next word, grind. You know what I mean? Putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna score 81 tonight. Y'all in my way. Give me the ball. Fuck that. It's me against everybody on the goddamn court. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's grind. Like, I'm gonna put in more work than you. You feel me? I heard Will Smith saying in an interview about he was like running on a treadmill. He said, if I'm next to you on the treadmill, 2 things are gonna happen. I'm gonna outrun you, or I'm gonna die. One of the 2. You're not gonna outwork me. So when you grind with that mentality, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna lose? And he said, grit. Mm-hmm. When I hear the word grit, I think of when Mike Tyson bit Holyfield ear.
Mm-hmm. Why, bro?
Because there's no limit to the extent I'll go.
Okay, I like how you did that.
You
that
feel
shit
what I'm
threw me
saying?
off at first.
Yeah, like there's levels.
Yeah,
we're fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. Mm-hmm. Like, this is supposed to be the creme de la creme of violence in our society.
No bullshit. That was a big
So we thought. Yeah, like, no, you done took me today. I'm going to bite your ear the fuck off.
I think he was on that powder.
I don't give a fuck what he was on. He could have been on the DMT, shrooms, and a mixture, whatever. He's like, it's that, yeah, I'm going there. I'm going to go there with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pusha was talking when they was in his last interview on Drink Champs. He was like, there is no too far. To me, that's grit. Like, I'm willing to go to places that you're not. I'm willing to go to deep, dark places that, you know, I might not make it to heaven. If you are willing to attach that type of tenacity to your grind and your hustle, then there should be no reason that you can't accomplish said goal.
Damn. Nigga, this, you turn this to your show, ain't it? Hey, bro, but I like to end hustle therapy off, bro, by giving you your flowers, my nigga. You came through, dropped some gems to me, bro, smoked with me.
Most definitely.
Made me laugh, all types of shit. I just want to say, bro, I already know you got a bright future and present, and I just appreciate you coming up here, bro.
Most
sharing
definitely.
Your story, for sure, for sure.
And if you need any tattoos and you're in the 757 area, hit my Instagram at TatJesus, TatJesus. If you can't spell Jesus, you don't need to be on social media.
Hey, we out, bro.